There is no sugarcoating how to say this. Auto insurance is facing its worst crisis in 30 years at least. Skyrocketing rates show little sign of relief. Here's why and what you should care about. The cost of auto insurance has soared 16.9, 17% from a year ago, according to the June Consumer Price Index, in stark contrast to the all-time CPI, which only went up 3% in the same period. In fact, some insurers are seeking price hikes of 30 to 40% in certain states. I hope you're not in those states. Nearly one-third, 31% of U.S. auto insurance customers have experienced a rate increase in the past year. Have you? This is according to a recent J.D. Power study. This is hurting American drivers, especially in states like California and Florida, where the price of home insurance is experiencing a similar trend. The two main factors driving up car insurance right now. Take a guess? Think about it? The answer is this. Americans have returned to their pre-pandemic driving routines, which means more accidents. More people are on the road than they were a couple years ago, and that means litigation, medical costs, and the costs of repairing those vehicles, because if people weren't driving, they weren't having accidents, they didn't have anything to repair. Rising car repair costs have proven very difficult for insurance due to inflation, supply chain disruptions, and also new technologies in cars, sensors, lane departure, all that kind of stuff, right? This could be more expensive to repair. Makes sense. The combination of rising frequency and severity of loss and the costs associated with that is really hurting the car insurers, which means they got to pass it on to you somehow, right? Car insurers have lost on average 12 cents for every dollar of premium written in 2022. That's the worst performance in more than 20 years. Bad for them. So, for some, it's even worse. State Farm, the largest car insurers in the U.S. by premium volume, lost 28 cents for every dollar written last year, while the company revealed an underwriting loss of $13 billion for its auto unit. State Farm is one of those insurers raising its prices to help cover its losses in an attempt to return to profitability. I understand, they got to try to stay profitable. It received regulatory approvals for 65 rate hikes across 29 different states in the first 3 months of this year, including increases of 13% in Texas, 8% in Pennsylvania, almost 7% in California, 6.5% in Illinois. State Farm has an additional request pending for 24.6% increase in California. Nationwide Mutual Insurance has also requested a 32% bump. How about Allstate? They got approval for 83 rate increases across the U.S. in the first quarter of this year. It's a similar story across the board with companies like Progressive and the U.S. Automotive Association. Last year, Allstate exploited a loophole in Georgia law and raised rates without approval by about 40% in a matter of months. That loophole has now been closed. So the question from me to you, how much is your insurance? Are you aware of your auto insurance? Have you been getting messages, emails about, hey, we got to raise your rates. I know you got a clean record and all, but I'm sorry, we got to stay profitable. I know you've had a clean record, you have no issues, rates are going up. Or let's say you had one accident, which happened to me a few years ago. One accident. Sorry, we're dropping you. Thanks for your loyalty over the last 15, 20 years. We're dropping you over one accident. Has that happened to you? See the smile on my face, the smirk? Not happy about it. Leave your comments below. This is a real issue. I want to hear from you, though. Adios.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.